Chapter 8 Introduction to Trigonometry. Trigonometry is the study of relationships between the sides and angles of a triangle. The ratios of the sides of a right triangle. Right triangle is called trigonometric ratios of the angle. In right triangle, we know that the rest of the two angles will be acute angles. So based on the acute angle, one of these acute angles, based on that we are writing the all ratios based on the sides. Here we can write 3 sides are there. So we can write 6 ratios based on these 3 sides. Opposite by hypotenuse, we are considering these 2 sides. These 2 sides adjacent by hypotenuse. We are considering these 2 adjacent by opposite or opposite by adjacent. So like that way 6 ratios we will get. These ratios are called sine. If we are saying based on angle A, then we can say sine of angle A, cosine of angle A, tangent of angle A, cosecant, secant, cotangent. In short, that we are writing sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. So here the first one, sine based on the angle A, acute angle, based on angle A, sine A is equal to, that means the ratio, opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side means here, based on angle A, opposite side is coming here, BC. So we can write that as BC by hypotenuse is AC. That is sine A. Then cos A. Cos A means adjacent side by hypotenuse. That means AB by AC. Then tan A. Tan A means opposite by adjacent, which means BC by AB. BC by AB. Now when we are taking the reciprocal of this, we will get the rest of the 3 ratios. That is cosec A. Cosec A means reciprocal of sine. Here sine A means opposite side by hypotenuse. Here just opposite. Hypotenuse by opposite side. Reciprocal. So hypotenuse by opposite means AC by BC. AC by BC. Same way sec reciprocal of cos A. Or 1 by sec is equal to 1 by cos A. So we can write AC by AB. AC by AB. Cot means 1 by tan A. So reciprocal of tan A. AB by BC. So these are the 6 ratios, trigonometric ratios based on a right angle triangle, and 2 angles, acute angles are here. We can see this all based on the angle A. Same way we can write based on angle C also. Then sine angle C, that will come as opposite by hypotenuse, opposite side of sine. Opposite side of angle C. So if we are writing sine angle C or sine C is equal to opposite side of C, that means AB by hypotenuse AC. Then cos C. Cos C according to angle C, adjacent side means this, according to angle C. So BC by AC. So on, like that way we can write all the ratios based on angle C also. An example for that. Here the figure is given. And based on the figure, find sin P, cos P, tan P, cos R. Sin P, that means based on angle P. So sin P means opposite side by hypotenuse. Based on angle P, opposite side is RQ. RQ by hypotenuse, PR. which is equal to, here the measurement 4 centimeter, that by 5 centimeter. So when we are writing the ratio, just 4 by 5. Then cos P. Cos P means cos adjacent side by hypotenuse. For the angle P, PQ is the adjacent side. So adjacent side by hypotenuse. We will get the ratio as 3 by 5. Tan P. Opposite side by adjacent side. 4 by 3. Then cos R, that based on the angle R. Cos means adjacent by hypotenuse. For this angle R, adjacent side is RQ and hypotenuse PR. So RQ, the measurement is 4 by 5. This is the way we have to find the ratios. Here trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. 0 degree, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree. Sine of angle A. 0 degree, there is 0 itself, and 90 degree is coming as 1. So starting to remember these values, just we have to think like this way, starting from 0 to 1. And 45 degree is coming as 1 by root 2. 30 degree is 1 by 2. 60 degree is root 3 by 2. If we know this row, just one row, then we can write the full table. Cos of that angle A is equal to, just write in the reverse order. Start from here, 1 to 0 backward. 1, then root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, then 1 by 2 and 0. The same thing, just opposite order from here to here. After that tan A, that means sin A by cos A. We know that tan A is equal to sin A by cos A. So we can write 0 by 1. That is 0 by any number, 0. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2. 2 denominator we can cancel. Then we will get 1 by root 3. Here root 2 will cancel. Both the denominators will cancel. Then 1. Here also 2 will cancel. And tan 60 means root 3. Here 1 by 0 is coming. That not defined. Then after that cosec sec cot. For that take the reciprocal of sin cos tan. Then we can remember the full we can create or make the full table. If we know at least this first row, based on that we can write the full table. Or whatever the value we need, that we can calculate based on the first row. So this is important to remember. 0 to 1. Middle 45 degree means 1 by root 2. Here 30 degree, that means 1 by 2. 60 degree, root 3 by 2. Then write the reciprocal, just reverse order. And tan A means sin A by cos A. That means if we know sine of all these angles, that means first line of this table, then we can write or we can complete the table. Cos A means just take all these values in reverse order. Tan means sin A by cos A. Tan 30 means sin 30 by cos 30. Then these 2 will cancel. 1 by root 3 will get. Tan 60 means sin 60 by cos 60. Denominator 2 will cancel. Then root 3 will come. Then cosec sec cot. All these 3 ratios are the reciprocal of sin, cos and tan. These values of these angles we are using to solve questions. Again we have to remember tan A is equal to sin A by cos A, which means we know that sin A means opposite side by hypotenuse, cos A means adjacent side by hypotenuse. When we are taking the reciprocal of this, opposite side by hypotenuse into hypotenuse by adjacent side, hypotenuse will cancel, then we are getting opposite side by adjacent side. That means tan A is opposite side by adjacent side, which one we can write in terms of sine and cos, sine A by cos A. Similarly, cot A we can write as cos A by sine A. Again, tan A is equal to 1 by cot A and cot A is equal to 1 by tan A. An example for that. In the given figure, triangle PQR is right angled at Q. And if angle R is equal to 30 degree and PQ is 5 centimeter, then find QR and PR. We are using here the ratios. The angle R is equal to 30 degree. Sine 30 degree. First we are going to take sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree means, sine means opposite side of that angle by hypotenuse. Opposite side of angle R is PQ. Hypotenuse is PR. Opposite side of 90 degree, that is hypotenuse. So PR is the hypotenuse. Here PQ is 5 centimeter, that is given. 5 centimeter by PR we are going to find. But we know that value of sine 30 from the table. Sine 30, that is 1 by 2. is equal to, we can write 5 centimeter by PR. Cross multiply, we will get PR is equal to 2 into 5, 10 centimeter. So we got the hypotenuse PR as 10 centimeter. Now next we have to find QR. For that we can use cos 30. Cos 30 is equal to, cos means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse, which is equal to adjacent side here QR by PR hypotenuse. That is cos 30 from the table. We know that cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. So value of cos 30 root 3 by 2 is equal to QR. We are going to find, but we know PR hypotenuse, that is 10 centimeter, which implies cross multiply 2QR is equal to 10 into root 3, 10 root 3 centimeter. That means QR is equal to 10 root 3 by 2. 5 is equal to 5 root 3 centimeter. So now we got QR as 5 root 3 centimeter and PR as 10 centimeter. That's the answer. So this is the way we are using to solve the questions, the ratios, sine, cos. Similarly, tan and rest of the ratios also we can use to solve the questions. Trigonometric identities. Here triangle ABC right angled at B. We know that by Pythagoras theorem, base square plus altitude square is equal to hypotenuse square. That means BC square plus AB square is equal to AC square. This we can take as equation 1. And divide this equation by AC square. So equation 1 divide by AC square. Then what we are getting, which implies AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square is equal to AC square by AC square. We can rewrite this as AB by AC the whole square plus BC by AC the whole square is equal to AC by AC the whole square. Now look at the figure AB by AC. AB by AC. That means based on this angle, adjacent side by hypotenuse. So we can write cos A. In place of this, we can write cos A. So square means cos square A plus BC by AC. Opposite side by hypotenuse based on angle A. So we can write opposite side by hypotenuse means sine. So sine square A. Square we are putting here. Then AC by AC means 1. 1 square is 1 itself. So cos square plus sine square A, cos square A plus sine square A is equal to 1. Or sine square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. That is the first identity. Same way we can simplify and we'll get the rest of the identities. If we are dividing the first equation 1 by AB square, then we will get that as, if we are dividing by AB square, AB by AB the whole square plus BC by AB the whole square is equal to AC by AB the whole square. Throughout the first equation, we are dividing by first term AB square. So AB by AB, that means 1. 1 square is 1 itself. BC by AB. BC by AB. BC by AB means opposite side by adjacent side. That means tan. So tan square A. We are taking all these ratios based on angle A is equal to AC by AB. AC hypotenuse by AB. Hypotenuse by adjacent side. That means sec. Reciprocal of cos. So it will come sec square A. That's the second identity. Sec square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A. If we are dividing the first equation by BC square, we will get AB by BC the whole square plus BC by BC the whole square is equal to AC by BC the whole square. Here AB by BC. AB means the adjacent side by opposite side, that is cot. So cot square A. Here BC by BC 1. AC by BC. Hypotenuse by opposite side, that is reciprocal of sine. That means cosec. So cot square A plus 1 is equal to cosec square A, or cosec square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. These are the three identities we are using to solve questions. First one, the same from the figure itself we can write base square plus altitude square is equal to hypotenuse square by using Pythagoras theorem in a right angle triangle. After that, divide the equation by AC square. We will get the first identity. When we are dividing by AB square, the second one, dividing by BC square, the third one. So all the three identities like the same way what we are getting, and this we are using to solve questions, exercise questions. Here an example to how to use identity. Find 9 sec square A minus 9 tan square A. We can rewrite that as 9 we can take as common from both the terms. So 9 into in bracket sec square A minus tan square A, which is equal to, we have the identity connecting sec and tan. That means the second identity, sec square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A. From that, when we are moving tan square A to the left side, tan sec square A minus tan square A is equal to 1. So in place of here, this bracket sec square A minus tan square A, we can put 1. That means 9 into 1, which is equal to 9. So this is the way we can rewrite the identity to solve questions.